Welcome to WNBA basketball on 2K Sports. And tonight we'll see the New York Liberty as they go up against the Las Vegas Aces. With Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're thrilled to have you with us. As a fan, if you've got the need for speed, you're in for a treat tonight.
Oh, I always have the need for speed. I mean, across the league, every year, the pace seems to increase. And these teams, they really push it.
Then again, who knows? A couple key half-court sets could really determine the outcome here.
Here we go.
And the Liberties start out with the ball. Now here's Ionescu. Defense right on her. And there's the 3-second violation. Now here's Swish. Covered by Ionescu. George can't hit. The #1 overall pick in 2016, Breanna Stewart continues to be a big-time player in the W.
Well, her transition from Connecticut to the WNBA was seamless. She won Rookie of the Year and established herself as a star right from the jump. Now, as a veteran, Stewie remains one of the most dominant players in the league.
You know, the D pays so much attention to Lloyd, it allows others to get open looks. One reason Lloyd is a valuable offensive talent.
Now here's Ionescu. And just about a minute into this first quarter. And here's George. That shot is no good, and she's 1 for 3 from the floor. Here's Ionescu. Pass to Stewart. Outside, Lainey Hamilton. Rebound by the Aces. First quarter play with about a minute and a half gone by. George, stolen by Lainey Hamilton. Oh, and the fast break for the Liberty. Here's Ionescu. And the shot is good.
There they go, finally able to drop one in on their 4th try.
Now here's Swish. She's guarded closely. Parker Tyus on the right. There's the triple. She can't hit that time. Ionescu left side. Up top, Cloud. Back to Ionescu. Cloud. Four on the shot clock. From downtown, Asia Wilson grabs the board.
The shots aren't dropping yet. They've missed 4 of their first 5 shots.
Lloyd from long range bangs home the trifecta.
Well, Lloyd loves to punish teams from downtown. She'll take that shot whenever she can.
And this Liberty team, of course, features Breanna Stewart, Jonquel Jones, and Sabrina Ionescu. How about that big three?
One of the best we've ever seen. Stewie and Jones are former MVPs, and Ionescu could win one pretty soon herself. This is a loaded roster.
Now here's Swish. Left side, Lloyd. Parker Tyus. To the wing on the left. Here's George. Off the mark there with the 3.
You know, it's not been the best quarter for her as far as scoring. We'll see if she can get back on track.
A nice shot by Cloud.
Well, she sets up so many of her teammates. Nice to see Cloud being the one getting the pass.
Swish with it. Stewart's there. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
I'm not sure, really, in that set who was supposed to be on her there. And apparently, neither did the defenders.
Sabrina Ionescu from outside. George with the rebound. The Aces with the lead. The rebound by the Liberty.
You know, it might be a poor shooting performance for her, but luckily her teammates have picked up the slack.
Castellini Hamilton puts up a three. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
There's no excuse for leaving a shooter like her open beyond the arc. None.
Out to Lloyd from deep. Sabrina Ionescu with the rebound. And so it's New York with it. From 13. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
No hesitation on the pull-up J. One of Ionescu's greatest strengths as a scorer is her tremendous decisiveness.
Now here's Swift. It's good.
You have to have perfect timing to knock down the teardrop.
New York in the lead. Now here's Ionescu. The three. And again, it's New York with a three. Now George. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Liberty leading by 4. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter.
More than half of the regular season is behind us. So what are you guys watching for at this point in the year?
I'm looking for the top teams to really separate themselves from the rest of the league ahead of the postseason.
Yeah, and if you're an elite team, you should be totally locked in at this point and winning games very consistently by this juncture of the year.
Pass to Phoebish. The tray. Stokes with the rebound.
Even without that 3-ball dropping for her, the defense should have done way more on that last play.
Yeah, I mean, the D's got to be better as a coach. You can't stand seeing her having that much space to get her shot off. What a play in attack mode and get inside.
And the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Here's Cloud. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Phoebish. Back to Cloud. Three-pointer. Good on the three-point shot.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
One of the key cogs in Washington's 2019 title run, Natasha Cloud.
I mean, she was huge. The Mystics getting their first title with Cloud as the starting point guard. She's a bona fide clutch player, someone you want on the floor in big moments.
Here's Phoebish. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Johannes shot is off. Now the Aces with it. Swish with it. She's got 8. Makes the shot. Basket number 4 this game brings her up to 4 for 9.
A nice conclusion to a good-looking possession. Coach has got to be happy about that one.
They get a hand on it. Pass to Johannes. Jones, covered by Gustafson. That one goes in.
No one in this league is blocking that shot from Jones. The teardrop, and from her height, it's deadly.
Now here's Swish. She's covered by Cloud. On offense, here the Liberty. Here's Johannes. Here's Jones. Her second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Well, Jones has a talent for owning the boards. Here she keeps the play alive and finishes it strong.
Fires high post. George can't hit.
That's a shot she's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
Picked by Jones. Here's Phoebish. Sinks the triple.
Timeout,
They're
timeout.
relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now a timeout called by Las Vegas. The Liberty making a switch here. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Kicks it out to Wilson. George over Ionescu to halt the run. Gustafson can't hit.
She's a very strong finisher, guys. I'm surprised that she wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Ionescu outside. No good with the triple.
Rebound battle split about evenly.
Yeah, neck and neck on the glass. Just one aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game.
And we love the close games.
Absolutely.
And there's the foul on the shot. She'll go to the line for 2.
And there's the aggressive take from Cloud. She's good at finding ways to draw the foul on her way up.
And it's her first trip to the line. And she's good on the second. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Now here's Swift. She's tightly guarded. That one falls. And here's Cloud. She has 7. The shot is good, and so is her shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
A nice little wrinkle to her game. At 6 feet, Cloud is a big guard. Helps her inside.
Here's George. Drops in the layup for 2. Here's Cloud. She's got 9. Pass to Stewart. Fires for 3. Chelsea Gray grabs the miss. The Aces trailing. Inside. Here's Wilson. Great pass to set up the land.
A bruiser in the painted area. Wilson also has a soft touch.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and game clock. Cloud. Rebound by the Aces. Now here's Swish. 14 points for her. And she gets it to go.
And she's having a quarter, converting at a high percentage.
Now Cloud. Here's Phoebish. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And that'll do it for the first half. Game tied. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half to get underway. And without question, Swish displaying her skill set today.
She has that slasher mentality, and we really saw evidence of it in the first half. She got to the rim again and again and kept on scoring.
Look, we know that she's got that great first step, but she must have woken up on the right side of the bed today because she looks fast out there.
Now here is Ionescu. And Jones gets it to go.
With an inside-out game that confuses and overwhelms defenders, Jones is a well-rounded offensive talent.
Shot's good by George.
Wow. I mean, come on. That's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, it's just nowhere to be found.
They have to start committing more bodies down low.
Ionescu up top. She's guarded by Swish. A nice shot by Cloud.
That's a weapon they've been allowed to use at will today, and they're doing some damage.
Yeah, the D struggling to take that away from them.
Now here's Swish. Outside Young. And it's going to be a 3-second call. New York in the lead.
You want to talk about a well-rounded player? Sabrina Ionescu can really do it all.
And we knew this about her early on. She was the only player in college basketball history, male or female, with 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 1,000 assists. I mean, think about that for a moment. She is a special, special talent.
Now here's Cloud. 12 points for her. Stewart from down in the low post. It goes.
They're 3 of 4 to start the half.
Timeout called the Aces. Third quarter of basketball, we're about 1.5 minutes in. Here's George. Over Ionescu. And another miss by Las Vegas. Let's go with a three. It's hauled in by the Aces.
On an open look like that, she's just got a gift for making the weak coverage pay.
That's a surprising miss. She's almost always deadly when she's that open, even from way downtown.
Now here's Swift. 18 points for her. Count it. Good.
That's a perfect up and under there. That's textbook.
Cloud with it. Outside Stewart. Screen by Stewart. Now here's Lainey Hamilton. Guarded by Young. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. Hits the three-point bomb.
There's been a huge discrepancy between these teams in their effectiveness from three-point range.
Yeah, it's been pronounced and definitely a big factor to point to in this game.
Foul called that time on the way up, and that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw line. And the first one drops. The Liberty making a switch here. And so she makes both from the line. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Pass to Jones. Phoebish. Ionescu outside. Stewart. She's guarded by Wilson. Stewart can't hit. Now the Aces with it. Trailing by 5. Here's Young. The shot's good on the assist by June Lloyd.
They're finding lanes to the hoop every time down. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Or at least some fight.
Now here's Ionescu. She's got 10. Outside, Lainey Hamilton. Pass to Phoebish. Just 5 to shoot. This one for 3. A shot, no good.
They got lucky. They got lucky. And the defense is taking a big chance, leaving her open behind the arc. And I'm not sure I'm okay with that game plan.
The score now all even.
I love when Lloyd takes these quick shots because she doesn't give the defense any time to react.
Now here's Ionescu. She's covered closely. Count that bucket.
Offensively, she can be the engine that drives them at any given moment.
Now here's Swish. Covered by Ionescu. Shot's good by George.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now. I mean, there's more holes in their defense than in a block of Swiss cheese.
Man, you just made me hungry. But that's right. 5 of the last 6 makes were in tight. They've established themselves inside. Where's the cheese?
Now here's Swish. 24 points for her. And that misses. That would have put them up. Here's Phoebish. Guarded by Young. Pass to Phoebish. And here's Ionescu. Here's Phoebish. Shoots over Young. Phoebish shot is off. And here's George. For the lead. Oh, no good trying to beat the buzzer. Third quarter comes to a close and a battle brings it to a tie. And coming up as soon as we return from the break, the fourth quarter. Okay, fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one with both sides coming to play so far. Ionescu outside. Pass to Phoebish. Cloud. Offline with the 3. Now here's Swift. To take the lead. No good. Great D that time from Natasha Cloud. To the left wing. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu gets that one to drop. That's one of her 5 shots she's made while missing 7 others. Now here's Swish. She's covered by Cloud. Pass to Stokes. Back to Young. George. Great D that time from Natasha Cloud. And the Liberty with possession here. It's a 3-point game. Here's Phoebish. Cloud. And again, it's New York with a 3.
They come out of halftime smoking hot from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and as hot as they are from out there, there's absolutely no reason not to just keep letting them fly.
I agree, Brian. We should all have the green light.
They get the rebound. Here's Gustafson. Rebound, New York. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. Stokes with the rebound. And the Aces with possession. They trail by 6. Pass to George. Goes back up. Great D that time from Natasha Cloud. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there. And she makes the first. The Liberty making a switch here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Some great free throw shooting so far here in the second half.
They should keep trying to initiate contact to get back to the line until they start missing from there. But as it is, they are perfect so far.
You get the points and you stop the clock.
That's how you do it. They're going back to the three-point shot over and over again.
They might have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Now a timeout called by Las Vegas. The Aces trailing. Now George. 2 points. That one goes in.
Well, she's their top scorer, but the defense has forced her into a tough shooting performance. She's going to have to shoot better if they want to win.
Sabrina Ionescu from outside. They get it back. Lainey Hamilton. Deflected. Out of bounds. Liberty ball as New York keeps possession.
A nice play to get a hand to that pass and tip it out of bounds.
She was just a hair away from coming up with the steal there. Good effort.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation.
Never one to give up on the defensive end. Wilson plays with relentless intention.
Pass to Cloud. 6 to shoot. The 3. Shot blocked. Here's George. The rebound by the Liberty. Lainey Hamilton penetrating. Great D that time from Jackie Young. And it's the Aces with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Jonquel Jones with the block.
A stalwart on the defensive end. Jones's timing when it comes to shot blocking is just phenomenal.
And the shot goes down.
Special delivery right there, fellas. Just a wonderful entry feed.
Now here's Swish. Not a lot of room. Stewart grabs the miss.
I don't know if she just ran out of gas or what, but she's been awful since the second half started. Got to get recharged.
There's a screen by Cloud. Stewart can't hit.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
To the paint. Stolen by Jones. Pass to Stewart. from past the arc. Hits it from three-point range.
This game's over, guys. I think we can say that with certainty.
Yeah, we'd like to officially welcome everyone to garbage time.
Welcome, guys.
11 feet out. George can't hit. And the Liberty with possession here. Here in the fourth, they've only allowed just 4 points. Ionescu misses.
I think that deficit's too much to overcome.
You nailed it, Tim. There just isn't enough ticks on the clock.
They get the bus going, get the plane going, whatever.
And so it's New York winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They really had to work for this one.
Yeah, weaker teams, they might have buckled at the end. You know, really with that crowd amped up. Everyone in